Morning, kitty. Morning again. Got everything ready to go here this morning. We're gonna grab a truck and head out to the field here shortly. Start picking some corn again. Been doing some 98, 102 day. Everything's been pretty much 23 to 25% here. Fire up this truck here. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's go shell some corn. Uh-oh. Full speed ahead. Running solo today. The grain cart driver had an appointment this morning, and my brother's still working on getting the dryer fired up this morning. So, trying to shell a couple loads here before they get here, but hopefully they get here before I get full, so we'll see what happens. Well, we're full, so I guess I gotta go dump that quick. sounds like. Our other two guys will be out in the field here shortly. So we should be able to get something done today as long as everything holds together. Haven't done this for a while. It'll be a little rusty.
TitleLock.com and register your address to see if you're already a victim. That's code Rudy at HomeTitleLock.com. Hiring can be challenging, but ZipRecruiter makes it fast and easy. We talked to Monica Starks, who needed to hire for a pivotal role at her company, GEX.
As the owner of a construction company, finding the right people is a very difficult task. So I use ZipRecruiter.
ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology identifies the right people for your job and actively invites them to apply, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/try. Monica did, and that says she found the mark. Her new project superintendent. Good job. David Koch, Scalia, Nancy Reagan, George H.W. Bush, and now President Trump and the First Lady tested positive for coronavirus. I hate to sound like a broken record, and I hate to do the same thing, but it is important. Chief of Staff Mark Meadows telling reporters that President Trump is self-quarantining in the White House residence with what he described as mild symptoms of COVID-19. We have a president that is not only on the job, will remain on the job, and I'm optimistic that...
Morning again. Oh, here we go. Going to go and seed some rye. We got a good chunk of corn shelled yesterday. So this morning, quick here, we're gonna run across it with our vertical till and throw some cover crop on, and hopefully this afternoon we can get to cutting some soybeans. So that's our vertical till machine. It's got a seeder on it. Typically we just seed rye for cover crop. Pretty simple, but it gets the job done. Move our seed tender out of the way here so I don't hit it with the seeder. Oh, I guess you gotta unlock it. Whew. A little foggy this morning. It should not be this cold in September, I'll tell you that much. Alright, so what we're doing here is seed and cover crop. We like to do this ahead of our next year's soybeans. It kind of helps a little bit with some weed control, and then it also helps throughout the winter with erosion control, which is a big reason we do it as well. So not one of them guys that, you know, never tillage is the enemy kind of thing. We just this is just what works for us. We need it because we got some rougher ground, some rolling terrain. Helps keep the soil in place where it needs to be, helps keep our nutrients where they need to be instead of running off and leaching into the groundwater. So this really helps, does what we need it to. So, and not that I'm saying tillage is bad or anything. There's definitely a place for tillage, and you know, even weed we do some full-blown tillage once in a while if we need to really get rid of some compaction or fill in some deep ruts or something like that. But anyhow, this is just what we're doing here. We're just seeding rye for a cover crop, and then next spring, depending on how the spring goes, we'll either come in here before we plant or after we plant, and we'll terminate the rye, and then the beans will grow through it. Alright, so maybe we'll explain here a little bit what this machine does and how it works. So it's a Great Plains Turbo Max, and it's got that tank mounted right there in the center of the machine, and that's what we fill with our rye seed. And if you can see all these hoses out here that go out in front of it, that's where the rye gets blown out, and it drops right in front of the discs in front of there. And then them discs come along and they kind of chew up the ground and chew up the stalks and mix in the seed a little bit so that they get in contact with the soil. And then there, that, I don't know if you can see that, that little silver deal right there, that's a blower fan. That's what takes the seed from that center hopper and blows it in front of that vertical till all the way across. I think that's pretty much all there is to it. And then there's a couple more. There's a rolling chopper back there and a rolling basket, and that just kind of helps mix up the soil a little bit more so the seed gets mixed in and smooths it out there at the end. That'll be all for today's video, guys. Thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you would. And if you got any comments or questions, let me know. I'll answer them best I can. Thanks for watching.